Guys, this is Phantom Discussions here, and today we'll be talking about Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Cybernetic Dawn. For those of you who don't know, this comic came out all the way back in 1995, which is the year Terminator 2 actually takes place in. And this takes place, this comic, right after Terminator 2, like, literally right after, like, in the beginning, like, Sarah and John are, like literally just leaving the steel mill. You see, like, there's the road from the original ending, and yeah, there's her. She's monologuing about like what's happened to her in the past two movies, and like here, talks about like how she fights for her only son John. Like she has to protect him from the machines because, well, we all know what happens. He defeats them in the future, and she doesn't know whether or not she's defeated the machines, so she goes back to Enrique's campsite, like, to get help. But she's greeted by Enrique's son, Franco with a shotgun. And he points it at her angrily. And John gets out a pistol. And he fires it at... Well, it doesn't fire, but... Well, he aims it at Franco, but Sarah faints and stuff. And you can see what happens. And then she has another nightmare about the nuclear blast. And she sees Kyle again. They're hugging each other. And he says quotes from the first movie. And then Kyle turns to a Terminator. And Sarah's like totally freaking out. By the way, this is like great artwork. And that, look. Like, Sarah Connor actually looks like Linda Hamilton in this comic. Like, it's seriously amazing. So, there's the Terminator. She, like, has to freak out. She's like, oh, God, please no more. Not again. And she sees the pipe bomb from the first movie. She sticks it in the T-800 like Kyle did. Then, his head turns to Dyson, who just died. It's James the Future. And then he blows up. And she wakes up. And Franco's telling John what happened to Enrique. And Sarah wakes up and Franco tells the story. The T-1000 comes to the camp looking for John, and he literally stabbed Enrique. There he is right there. And Enrique used a grenade to try to blow T-1000 up, but that didn't work because there wasn't any on the T2 yet. And basically, reassembled himself. In a very creepy way. And, he clearly just says he turned to the children and didn't kill them, just, frightened them. Then they pointed, and they told him where the Connors were at. So, then she said they thanked us. And Sarah has another monologue on how, she's touching families with tearing them apart, like the Salsivia just lost their dad, and the Miles Dyson died, and he left his wife and kids behind. Sarah says that no matter what they do, who they talk to, they're going to be touched by either Connor's curse, whether they change the future or not. Yeah. Then we cut to the steel mill. Police and FBI are investigating the crime scene. The FBI won't let the police in, and for those of you who don't know, that guy there is the guy who was interrogating Sarah on T2 at the insane asylum when John was missing. He's trying to find out what happened to her, because he was inside the case, and he's trying to get in. And then his partner, the actually agents, and that girl right there is a head of a company that's invested with cybernetic. He gets in, he goes in the steel mill, tries to find out what happened, and he sees something he never thought he'd see. The arm from the T-800. Yeah, that's right. They left it. Thought they wouldn't, but for the sake of the story, it happened. I guess then the FBI finds him and they escort him out of the building, and the guy, I think Mossenberg, what I believe. No, I think that's the other one, but that's not the point. Yeah, so he tells him what happened, and then we go back to John and Sarah. They discuss like whether they should be moving. Then Sarah decides that she should go. They should go visit the Dysons because they still don't know whether or not they changed the future. But she thinks if they changed it, then they should, like to reconcile how that Miles didn't die for nothing. And even John agrees. And on the next page they go. And Sarah has another monologue. I believe. Even explains why she has to do this. Like John asks, like, do you think we'll have to wait for Judgment Day before we know if we changed it? She says, like, well, we don't know. Oh, but if they didn't, they would find out. Either way. And we got to Network Developments. That's the name of the company. They're basically affiliated with Cyberdyne, and this basically explains that they're gonna basically like continue Miles Dyson's work, and that they they discuss the events of what happened at Cyberdyne. That they're gonna continue the work from Dyson did, and like he was pretty close to a breakthrough. So yeah, they basically discuss like basically they're a little behind schedule, but they're gonna get back on track pretty soon. And then they're discussing Sarah Connor, what she knows about Cyberdyne. And that they have Terminators of some sort, and that she might know what they are, and so they want her to find out what they are because they're studying them to build Skynet. And so now we got the John and Sarah. They're heading to the Dysons' residence or their safe house, and they're discussing whether or not they won. And John says maybe they didn't win because he's still here. Like when they destroyed the T-800, the Terminators, like why didn't John disappear? Because his dad Kyle, came back from a future that they thought they stopped. And if they stopped that future, then Kyle they wouldn't go back in time to father John in the first place. So if Kyle's gone, then so should John should be gone too. But he's still here. But Sarah says that she never never understood time travel himself. Not even his father really understood it. Then we cut to the cops. They're the ball one's discussing to Mossberg like what he saw in the steel mill. And that Sarah Connor may be right, or what she is, but at the time they don't really believe her. But she is right though. Then we cut to Route 99 near Bakersfield, and the truckers, driving along. Then, boom, we get more Terminators in the road, and they go out to investigate what happened. And we have 3 new Terminators. 2 T-800s and 1 T-1000. And that is the end of today's video. I'm not sure. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, I guess. This is my first video, it'll be either way. And tomorrow we will discuss part 2 of Cybernetic Dawn. I also have the paper copies, like in my comic book collection. So stay tuned.